Doria Ragland, Meghan Markle's mom, destroys fake claims of Nigerian heritage in her lineage. The Markle family has faced a lot of attention lately. But this time, it's Meghan Markle's mom, Doria Ragland, in the spotlight. Rumors about Meghan's supposed Nigerian ancestry have been going around. But Doria Ragland has recently spoken out, possibly ending these claims for good. When Meghan Markle joined the British royal family, she wasn't just marrying into high society. She became part of a family under constant scrutiny. Her fashion, parenting, and even ancestry have been debated. Who would have thought her roots would become such a big topic? Rumors started circulating that Meghan had Nigerian roots. Yes, Nigerian. But the sources were unclear. A DNA test here, a family tree there, but where did this idea come from? Soon, the internet was filled with debates and memes questioning Meghan's Nigerian heritage. But then, Doria Ragland, Meghan's mom, stepped in. She wasn't going to let this rumor go without correcting it. Before we dive into Doria's response, let's look at Meghan's ancestry. Doria, a proud African-American woman, raised Meghan to embrace her mixed-race heritage. Meghan talked openly about her mixed-race background when she started dating Prince Harry. While Meghan's African-American ancestry is clear, the claim of Nigerian roots seemed out of nowhere. Was there any truth to it? Could Meghan have even deeper African ties, like in Nigeria? Many fans were curious if this added to Meghan's complex identity. But Doria Ragland soon made it clear, the truth was simpler than expected. Doria Ragland, calm and never caught up in royal gossip, spoke out. She directly addressed the rumors about Meghan's Nigerian heritage. In a straightforward statement, she said there's no Nigerian ancestry in their family. While Meghan is proud of her African-American roots, the idea that we have Nigerian lineage is simply not something that aligns with our family history, she stated. For Doria, this was about protecting her family's true heritage. After Doria's statement, many were shocked. How could this rumor be so quickly debunked? But how did this rumor start? The media loves to sensationalize the British royals. Add Meghan Markle to the mix, and you get a tabloid frenzy. The Nigerian ancestry rumor was a reflection of a deeper interest in Meghan's identity. In a world where diversity and representation are key, Meghan's story resonated with many. As a biracial woman marrying into the royal family, she broke centuries of tradition. The possibility of Nigerian roots added to her global appeal. But as Doria Ragland's response showed, not every rumor is true. Sometimes, a rumor is just that, a rumor. Heritage, race, and identity are complex, as Meghan Markle's story shows. She has always talked openly about her mixed-race background. In her interview with Oprah Winfrey, Meghan shared her struggles as a woman of color in the royal world. She said her heritage made her a beacon of hope and a target for criticism. Yet, Meghan has stayed true to herself, embracing all parts of her identity. Doria Ragland has greatly influenced Meghan's understanding of her heritage. As Meghan's mom, Doria taught her to be proud of her roots. This pride is evident in Meghan's demeanor. When Doria debunked the Nigerian ancestry claim, some were disappointed. Fans in Nigeria were excited about Meghan's possible African roots. Social media was filled with discussions and frustration. But the truth came out, and Doria's honesty was respected. People are now accepting Meghan's identity as rich and multifaceted. She is a woman of African-American and Caucasian descent, living as a duchess, mother, and global icon. What's next for Meghan and Doria? What lies ahead for Meghan Markle and her mother, Doria Ragland? With the rumors settled, they will likely focus on their important causes. Meghan will continue to advocate for gender equality, racial justice, and mental health awareness. Doria will support her daughter while keeping her privacy. The bond between Meghan and Doria is heartwarming. Their relationship is strong, and they handle challenges with grace and humor. This story is about the power of heritage and truth. Meghan's real story is already powerful. Doria's honesty helps us understand Meghan better. What do you think about this saga? Should the media be more careful with personal heritage stories? Share your thoughts below. Join the conversation. Share this article with friends who've followed the Markle saga. Let's talk about how the media shapes our views of heritage and identity. The truth is always more powerful than fiction. This conversation is about all of us. In today's world, understanding heritage is complex. It involves science, technology, and personal identity. But our DNA doesn't tell the whole story. It hints at connections and provides glimpses of unknown paths. Yet, it doesn't capture culture, upbringing, or experiences. Meghan's claim of Nigerian heritage was about belonging to a broader narrative, not just bloodlines. Here's something to think about. DNA tests are advanced, but they can't fully capture who we are. They might reveal distant ethnic links, but they don't account for the lives lived, traditions upheld, or stories passed down. In Meghan's case, her DNA might have shown Nigerian ancestry, but that doesn't mean it was part of Doria's narrative. Imagine taking a DNA test and finding out you're 15% Scandinavian. Does that mean you start following Scandinavian traditions? Or does your heritage stay with the people and places you know? Meghan's claim of Nigerian heritage might have been a chance to explore her roots. But Doria's response shows that DNA isn't everything. Heritage is also about the stories and experiences we grow up with. Stories passed down through generations. Family stories shape our identities. They guide our sense of self and place in the world. But, as Meghan's story shows, these stories can clash with what science says. Doria's firm stance might come from her family's history. She might be choosing to honor those stories over DNA test results. Family histories are about values, traditions, and experiences, not just genetics. Meghan's story teaches us that identity is not fixed. It can change as we learn more about ourselves. But that doesn't erase the past we've known. Meghan's journey might inspire others to accept the complexities of their identities. It's okay to have a multifaceted sense of self. Maybe the lesson is that identity is about choice and discovery. So, where do we go from here? Meghan's story raises questions we can all ponder. Have you ever wondered about your heritage? Or found out something new about your ancestry that changed how you see yourself? This is your chance to explore your own story. You can use DNA tests, family research, or just ask more questions. Share your experiences in the comments. How has understanding your heritage shaped who you are? And how do you think we should handle identity when science and family history don't match? Let's keep talking, because, like Meghan's story, our identities are still evolving. We're all on this journey of self-discovery together. The story of Meghan Markle and her Nigerian ancestry is far from over. It shows how complex and personal exploring identity can be. But the beauty is, we can keep reshaping and redefining our identities as we learn more about ourselves and our history. For Meghan, this is a time to think about what her Nigerian ancestry means to her. Even if her mother disagrees, Meghan's discovery is real. This is a crucial moment for her to consider how these new insights fit into her identity. And that's true for all of us. We can shape our own stories, whether by uncovering forgotten family histories or discovering new aspects of our identities. Just like Meghan, we can mix old traditions with new discoveries, staying true to what feels right for us. There's a big lesson from Meghan and Doria's differing views. Identity doesn't have to be either or, it can be both and. Meghan can honor her mother's family history while embracing her new insights. This duality is key to a fuller understanding of who we are. Many of us have cultural ties that span countries, languages, and generations. We can honor the past while acknowledging new information about ourselves. This doesn't just apply to ethnicity or ancestry, it's about our broader identity. Who we are today can be a mix of our heritage, discoveries, and aspirations. This controversy shows the evolving nature of heritage. Heritage is now about the stories we tell ourselves and the choices we make. For Meghan, claiming Nigerian heritage might connect her to a new part of her identity. For Doria, sticking to their known history might protect their legacy. Both perspectives are valid, showing different ways to approach identity in today's world. So, what does this mean for you and me? We're not bound by one narrative. We can explore our roots, take what resonates, and make it our own. The story of who you are is yours to write, and it doesn't have to fit into neat categories or follow the same script as anyone else's.